Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Erica Jefferson and Sean Jefferson. Joe, the two of them have been together for 15 years, married for 11. Ms. Jefferson, you're only 28. Mr. Jefferson, you are 32. You don't want to be married anymore. You have 4 children together. I'm going to start with you, Mrs. Jefferson. Why don't you tell me a little bit about how you got together and why we're here today?
Okay, Your Honor. Sean and I met in our neighborhood when I was 12. And when I first met him, I just knew that he was going to be my husband. I knew right away. And we ended up having our first child. And we got married when I was 17 with my parents' blessing. And then just after that, you know, things just kind of went downhill.
Okay. Mr. Jefferson, is that an accurate story about how you two got together?
Yes, it's the truth.
Was it love at first sight for you as well? Or did she had to work on you a little bit?
Work on me.
Yeah, okay. And how long did she work on you till you decided she was the one? Did you know before the baby?
Yes.
You knew before the first baby? Okay. When you say things just went downhill, what do you mean?
Well, I just thought that it was going to be our happily ever after, Your Honor. So I thought that we were going to be together forever, basically. And then I found out that I couldn't trust him. And he just wasn't the person.
When and how did you find out you couldn't trust him?
Over the years, there was just things that weren't adding up. I lost a lot of friends during the course of our relationship because I thought that they were pursuing him, but I found out that he was actually pursuing them. It started with a phone that he had. He had a secret phone. And also just on the tablet, he was really sloppy with hiding evidence, Your Honor. He just left emails open.
Emails that indicated let's get together.
Yes.
Emails that indicate that he ain't built on that life. If you getting caught up with extra phone, bro, these are capital offenses. There's no parole. Life, bro. He facing life right now. If you ain't about that life, stay out of that life. If you ain't about that life, stay out of that life. It's all fun. It's cool until it ain't. She's pretty. She pretty, bro. It's cool until it ain't. It's cool until it ain't. So again, while you out there ripping and running and all of that, bro, she only gotta get you one time. She only gotta get lucky one time. You gotta get lucky 45 times if you out here cheating, different phones and all of that. Man, I'm telling you, stop it. Stop it, bro. This right here, that folder. Let's check the video out.
Sexy.
Yes, hey, like, how are you? Oh, I just got out the shower type of stuff. Like, let's meet up, go to a hotel.
How deep into the marriage were you before you started to see that kind of thing?
It was small stuff, so I just kind of let it go because I just believed everything that he told me. So when he told me it wasn't nothing, I believed him like it was the Bible. Like, I just followed what he said.
Mr. Jefferson, do you care to respond to that? Did those things happen?
Well, for the cell phone, we were separated at the time when I had a cell phone. Because at the time, my parents, her parents bought us a cell phone and then cut me off the line. So I wanted to make sure I had a cell phone for getting jobs and everything. So
you were on a break.
Yeah, we was on a break. Yeah, when I had a cell phone, we was on a break.
Why did you go on a break? What was happening before the break that made the break necessary?
I believe that we got the argument, and then she was like back and forth. And then,
do you know why?
No, nope.
You don't have any clue. Were you arguing all the time?
Yeah, we was arguing. Yeah, arguing.
What were you arguing about? Was it about trust? Was it about dinner? Was it about money?
I'll tell you something about arguments, and this is the perfect example and the perfect video for it. You'll have an argument, and then 2 days later, not even know what you was arguing about. You won't even remember what you was arguing about. You won't even remember, bro. It's so much ego, fucking saturated in relationships and stuff, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like y'all going back and forth trying to have a duel to see who gonna be the last one standing, bro. To see who gonna be the last one standing. We supposed to be working together. You supposed to be on my team. Like, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, bro. Because, again, like I said, y'all be goddamn in divorce court over an argument that you can't even remember. You don't even remember what y'all was talking about. So was it really that important?
It's about trust.
On your part?
Yeah, on my part, yeah.
So when you say all that happened while I was on a break, there was some infidelity going on before the break that caused the break.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't make me work so hard. Do you know what I mean? Just go ahead and say, When were you first unfaithful to her?
Probably 2 years into the relationship.
2 years into the relationship. Was this an ongoing situation that you had, that multiple women, one woman that kept cropping up in your relationship, or did you have several missteps with different women?
No, just one.
Just one?
Your Honor, no.
Ms. Jefferson, why don't you tell me the truth?
Please, thank you. Your Honor, it was several women. Like, it was one instance where he was doing the thing on social media and he met up with these women, and one of them actually had the nerve to contact me when I was trying to find out where he was, because he disappeared for a couple of days, didn't contact anybody and let us know if he was safe or where he was. She contacted me with the nerve to tell me that, you know,
He's with me?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Mr. Jefferson, did all that occur?
It's true. But at the time, we were separated because she was seeing somebody, a neighbor, and talking to them.
Were you seeing the neighbor?
Yes, I was.
Oh, shit. Then don't trip off me and give me back my key. I don't even want to live in that community no more, bro. How I'm supposed to tell you good morning? You know what I mean? The leaves supposed to be blown across the lawn, and, you know, your trash can might have rolled down the alley into my yard. I can't talk to you no more, bro, knowing that you did that to my wife. Can't do that, bro. Both of them out here cheating. It's foul. It's foul. And these are the results that I hope they don't make it. I don't like them. I don't like them, bro, because both of them out here cheating, trying to deny that they're cheating, but mad that the other one cheating, but won't stop cheating. How that's supposed to work?
But Your Honor, that was after years of him lying to me and already cheating on me, and I felt like enough was enough. And yes, we were separated at that time.
So you were separated in such a way that you felt that you had the right to see other people, right?
Yes, Your Honor. At one of the times that we were separated during my lowest moments, I did step out, and then at that time, it made me dislike myself as a person even more. And then that's when I started feeling like, well, maybe we're not meant to be together.
Mr. Jefferson, why do you think you ended up getting separated? Is it that you don't know, or you just don't want to cop to it? Because I'm feeling like you just don't want to cop to it.
No, it's the truth. Stuff happened. It's my fault. I mean, I apologize. It's my fault. You know what I'm saying?
I guess the question then becomes, do you want to let it go now? You're in here on a divorce proceeding. Do you want this to be the end of it?
No, I don't want to let it go. She want to let it go. We got 4 kids, so I'm not trying to let it go.
You're not trying to let it go?
Nope.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to work on it.
What do you think needs to happen in order for it to work out?
Building our trust.
Building on your trust.
Yes.
And who needs...
She should have kept grilling him, bro. I don't like it. You get the question that she trying to ask you, bro. What do you have to do? Be honest about it. Well, for one, I got to stop cheating. For 2, I got to make sure I bring her 4 flowers every Sunday instead of the normal 1. For 3, I got to make sure that I'm packing her lunch in the morning sometimes. Not all of that, bro. You get what she trying to say. It's that my homegirl told me this too. As, yo, the fellas, bro. I get it. I understand. We got shit to do, but you gotta put in some type of effort, bro. You can't just sit up here and be like, all right, she gotta trust me again. I'll give her some time. Like, I get it that we cool, we chilled, and we laid back, but we can't take that approach to everything. In this situation, bro, it looked like she ready to leave. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wifey, that you and what? They done been together for 15 years or something like that. She sound like she really ready to leave you, bro. Now me, I'm like, shit, give her the theatrics, bro. Give her the theatrics, bro. Have goddamn Brian McKnight bust down the aisle or something like that, and then propose to her again and whatever. Do something, but you're a little too cool for me. It's cool not to be cool. It's cool not to be cool, bro. I ain't digressing.
needs to work on that part the most?
Me?
Okay. I know you got married young, so I want to talk about what you expected as far as the roles were concerned and if your expectations were realistic. You said something in your paperwork that just broke my heart, and I want to read it to you. You said, after Sean came back from school, he was a completely different person. He wasn't as awesome as I pictured him to be. Tell me about who he was when he came back.
Well, when we had our first son, he was in college, and he was playing on the basketball team at the school he was going to. And it didn't work out there with his roommates and with school, so he had to come back home.
Okay.
And when he came back home, I feel like he showed a lot of resentment towards me and our child. And I feel like he just didn't value us, and he was just hung up on his own inner issues that he wasn't prioritizing our
Or
family.
taking care of, or honoring, or loving the family. Mr. Jefferson, do you understand what she just said?
She got that story all wrong.
You tell me how it really went.
All right, so I left school because my son was being born. I decided, hey, school wasn't for me. So I decided to go and get a job and start working.
Okay.
And I always put my family first. I try to do everything I can, cleaning up, helping out with the kids, doing chores, doing everything I can.
So she just misread you.
Yeah, because when I decided to come back home, I decided that was my fault. It was my
What
job.
was your fault?
Not my fault. It was my job to take care of the kids.
So did you leave school to take care of your responsibilities?
Yes.
But for those responsibilities, would you have remained in school?
Probably so.
What was he failing to do that made you believe that he became a priority and that you and your family were secondary in his existence?
Your Honor, he signed up for a gym membership, which is great, but he didn't consult me first. He signed a contract, and we weren't financially stable to be able to pay for that and to also pay for our rent and to do other things for our children.
Hold on now. If I want to go throw 45 plates on the side, I'm going to throw 45s on the side. But nah, bro, honestly, if you ain't got it, you can work out at home, man. Do your push-ups, do your burpees, do your sit-ups, you know what I mean? Go ahead, run around the block. It's too much concrete on this earth for me to sit up here and be confined to this treadmill when I'm looking at the goddamn screen of somebody running through a path and all of that, bro. Nah. And again, overall concept of what I'm trying to say is, bro, it's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. Now, if you want to get your workout on and you ain't got the money, bro, be resourceful. Be resourceful, bro. I like to box, but right now I ain't feeling like going to the gym. I ain't feeling like it, but I do have how many? 3? Yeah, it's three hamper bags piled up where I make sure I work on my body shots and my hooks and my jabs and my straights and all of that, bro. All of that. So again, I not a big problem, but you know, this can be avoided. I don't like the way she look, bro. She fed up.
Did you sign up for a gym membership and financially you weren't cool?
Nah, I was good with it. I was working at the time. I was working full time. And I put her on a gym membership too. She could use it too.
Yeah, but when you say working, how deep was your paycheck?
I was working. We was living at our parents' house at the time.
Yeah, but how deep was your paycheck?
I mean, it wasn't deep, but I had money over for a gym membership.
Bro.
Just because you can manage to pay for something doesn't mean you can't afford it. And here's what she was saying. That was a very self-centered thing to do. Because if you're living in somebody's parents' house, you don't have your own home. You're not providing a roof. She wanted her own home. She wanted a roof. She wanted to have a couple extra dollars in the bank if somebody needed braces or if somebody needed, something, and you're taking care of a gym membership. The Pampers all taken care of, the clothes. You don't have anything extra in the bank. You don't have a deposit for your own apartment, but you're looking good. Do you see how she feels about that?
I understand what you're saying. Yes, ma'am.
That wasn't a fatherly, husbandly decision. That was a young man decision.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, I didn't think about it, but now I do. I understand.
So could you go one step further with me and thinking, since I thought that was rational and reasonable at the time, that maybe my entire thought process was such that she felt abandoned and secondary because I wasn't thinking my priorities weren't straight. Can you walk with me that far?
I understand, yes, ma'am. I understand.
You with me?
Yes.
Because that's what happened.
I understand.
Whether you believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's what happened. You say he doesn't have much of a work ethic. I want you to tell me about that. Because that, to me, is something a person can cure. There's so much I would like to talk about. I want you to first talk about why you believe he doesn't have a good work ethic. I'm going to let you respond to that. Then I want to talk to you about your point of view with respect to your children. Go ahead.
Well, Your Honor, as far as his work ethic goes, he has all the energy in the world when it comes to working out and going to the gym, and he can prioritize that time. But when it comes to just holding down a steady job, he doesn't either want to go or he doesn't want to show up, and he just doesn't want to stick to something regular. He wanted to try to be a truck driver, and that would have been fine if he didn't previously get in an automobile accident with our vehicle before, and he wasn't the same after that.
Okay.
Why not just work at the gym? Why not just work at the gym? If it's something that you love doing, why not get paid for doing what you love doing? I understand that, you know, well, he ain't got no other job. Like, if you had another job or something like that, bro, and then you had to factor in maybe that job made more money, more benefits, and this job wasn't that. But I've always been this way. Always, whatever you do with work, bro, enjoy what you do. Enjoy life. Enjoy life, bro. Life is short. Life is short. Man. I lost a lot of people, bro. A lot of people, bro. And sometimes when I'm not recording, I ain't behind the camera, I'm in the bed just thinking about the, you know, what'd he say? What'd he say? What did he say, bro? Staring at the cloud, looking out the jet window, puffing on the loud, thinking about my dead kinfolk. Yeah, bro, sometimes you just sit back and you think, and it's like, man, life is short. Life is short, bro. So I get it and I understand, but my thing with working, if you're gonna, well, we have to work, but with working, do something that you love, bro. If you love animals, if you like helping people, if you like drilling shit together, be a contract, whatever, bro. But just enjoy what you do. Enjoy what you do, bro, and make good money, but money is not everything, bro. If you like working at the grocery store, cause Miss Ether coming there every 2 weeks, and you like having that conversation about why her driveway ain't smooth and the grand truck, whatever, but then cool, bro, that's your lifestyle. If you cool with your lifestyle, just be happy. Just be happy, bro. That's the message of this one right here, man. Just be happy. Choose something that's gonna make you happy. Try to make as much money as you can and live and love life.
Mr. Jefferson, what do you say with respect to her contention that you don't have a good work ethic?
I do have a good work ethic. I mean, I tried to get a job this year, and she told me I couldn't be a truck driver, and told me she would leave me if I become a truck driver because she heard stories about truck drivers cheating.
Oh, okay.
That sounds more believable.
And your response to that was what?
I just went on, kept looking for another job.
Did you get another job?
Not yet.
How long have you been unemployed?
For about 2 years.
No, ma'am. It's been longer than 2 years.
I mean, you can get a fast food job.
Jobs I had, man, she'll stress me out to the point that I had to leave because she'd be like, calling me every 5 minutes when I
Are
was
you
a
one of
merchandiser.
those people?
It don't even matter, bro. 2 years without a job, that's a violation. That's a violation, bro. It ain't no excuses, bro. 2 years without a job, I wouldn't even, that's not cool. That's not cool, bro. You should be working 2, 3, 4, 15, however, whatever you gotta do. But what do you do all day, bro? What do you do all day? Like, I maybe the children, I don't know, but 2 years without a job, bro? Come on, man.
Your Honor, the only time I was calling him is when he was cheating on me with the girls he was working with. That's the only time, Your Honor. Other than that, when he was working and he was bringing home his paycheck, it was fine. But he was cheating, and then the money was being spent on these other women.
Oh, my. You know, if you really want to get your family back, you got to get a job. You know, you got to show that you're willing to, because you're saying, well, she's going to mess it up, so I'm not going to go get a job. She's going to call me too much, so I'm not going to get it. She's leaving you. She's divorcing you. Get a job.
And he don't seem like he too concerned about it, bro. Like, he don't care. So look at it. I'm telling you, bro, you better read her. This right here saying, I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm cool. I'm straight. I know that it's going to be tough and whatever the case may be, but I do that before I keep doing this. She look like she done, bro. She look like she done, bro. Honestly, could you blame her? Yo, you ain't had no job in 2 years. 2 years, bro. 4 children. 4 children. It should be criminal, bro. It should be criminal, bro, for you to have that many children out here running around and you ain't got no job. Maybe he clean dishes. Maybe he take them to school. Maybe he's the stay-at-home parent, whatever you want to call it, bro. But 4 years, no, 2 years, 4 kids, no job. That's tough on her. That's why she looked the way she looked. That's why the way she, man. He too cool. He too cool. He too cool for me.
And if she starts to dial you dynamically, as you contend she does, deal with that later, but you got to do your part. You can't say, I'm not going to try hard and do my part because she may mess up her part. Do you see what I'm with? That's grown man business. That's not I'm not going to put myself out there because there might be a problem on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mr. Jefferson, I'm trying to gather myself and find energy to enable you and to prompt you because you want to stay, but you don't even. You're one note. And I know this is an unusual circumstance. It's an odd place to be. Nobody wants to beg publicly, but if I was about to lose my wife, who's going to walk off with the 4 kids, I would be a little more sprightly in my responses and a little more, give me something.
But unfortunately, she's not going to walk with the kids. I have the house.
It's his father's house, Your Honor.
I
So
live
he said I
there,
would
so
be
the kids
homeless.
going to stay with me.
The response to that is so jacked up.
And I'm going to take care of my kids.
That was the most jacked up response you could have given. So I got the logistics wrong. That's not the point. You told me you wanted to save this marriage. You told me you wanted to give your children a 2-parent household. You told me you wanted this thing to work out. You told me you would do it whatever's necessary. When I'm telling you, you got to at first look like you wanna, and you correct me on some logistics. The kids are gonna stay with me. What the heck? Why would she want to stay? Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Jefferson?
I understand what you're saying.
Wow. Mrs. Jefferson, the remainder of my time, I want to speak with you. Mrs. Jefferson, you want $285 for the cost of a 3-night stay in a hotel. Why don't you explain that to me?
Your Honor.
It doesn't seem much to want after 15 years, but let me figure out why she wants it.
Your Honor, my favorite place in the whole wide world is the beach. And one of the times where he decided to leave and disappear, he took another woman on a trip to the beach. And he spent that money on her, and they stayed at a hotel room. And I had the pleasure of seeing the photos of them together.
Damn.
And you say he spent that money?
On the
$285 on the other woman?
Yes, ma'am.
Where did you get the number 285 from?
It's just the estimate that I looked
Mr.
up.
Jefferson, were you off on a dalliance with another woman in a hotel
That's
that you
true, but
used family funds for?
No, it wasn't family funds, but it's true.
What do you mean it wasn't family funds?
This was extra money I had.
You don't have a job, bro. You don't have a job. And you got 4 children. That ain't no extra money. Any extra money need to go into the next month's account, bro. What do you... I don't know what's up with bro. I don't know what's up with bro. This, again, and I know I said it a lot, but when you try to be, I'm done. Fuck it. I'm stressed out at this point in time, bro. Like, I don't know what's up with Doug. I don't, bro. I don't.
You ain't got no extra money when you're married with 4 kids.
I know.
Ain't no such thing.
It was bonus money. It was a gift.
It was a gift.
Yeah.
Now you just making stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Now you're just making stuff up. It just sounds silly. There's this concept in the law. I mean, sometimes the law can be a beast and an ugly thing. And typically, there's no fault divorce, and everybody splits it down the middle. But some states, seeing how wrong that was, imposed a notion known as marital misconduct. In other words, like, if you guys got $1 million between the two of you and you spend half of it gambling, they're not going to let you split the other half when you're divorced. She gets the whole other half because you shoot away that money doing things that are maritally inappropriate. So you shouldn't be able to spend that money and then take half of what she's got left. So it's an idea that you can't spend money doing bad things and take that away from the marital assets. You ain't got no assets, but you will get the $285. I'm gonna tell you that much. just on the whatever. Having said that, I will say this. Mrs. Jefferson, I was gonna fuss at you early on about there is no such thing as happily ever after. There is no such thing as did I get the right guy? You know, you get a good guy, you get a decent guy, and then you have to work at the marriage. There's no magic. But it's too late for that. You got 4 kids, you beautiful as all get out. What you need to do is make sure that you are focused on your educational and employment situation, so you and your children can be fine. Always make sure he pays his child support, because you're going to go upward and onward and forward. He's not to be trusted. He doesn't have the character that is necessary to be a good husband. He just doesn't. He does what he wants, when he wants, and he doesn't, even in the throes of a divorce that he says he doesn't want, he doesn't come in here and come clean and come correct and come hard and come willingly. He's over there, you know, hemming and hawing and not telling the truth, and we were on a break and can't say, hey, I was a bad dude, but I'm better now. So you're better off. $285 isn't much to get started with, but child support, child support, child support. Get a gig, get a gig, get a gig. Always allow him to see his children.
Yes,
Always
ma'am.
encourage
Always.
that relationship between you and him, and you need to be a better person. This matter is adjourned. $285 in favor of Mrs. Johnson.